Yeah, we're live, Billy.
Yeah, I'm live.
Yeah, he said yeah.
We're live and in color right now. I got the 34 up on the screen. There you go. It's on a delay. We got one person watching so far. One person.
Yeah, it's Billy.
That's me.
Nice. Had a great week of racing. Ms. FTR, did you give out any penalties yet?
No, nobody even submitted any clips.
Oh man, we got to get Bad Martin in here so we can do that.
That's it. All went away.
What's up, Street Machine? He said, "Hey y'all." Hey y'all.
Nice straight.
That's it. We ain't got no reason for it, but there's a bunch of Miss New Booties this week. Oh, we got 4 people watching. That's my favorite thing to do because I feel like Miss FTR dances every time Miss New Booty comes on.
Uh-huh.
Yo, Bubba, did you get our new favorite song on your button board?
Which one? I found 3.
Perfect.
You know,
talking about Stewart being dead song?
Yeah, the Dead Stewart song. Paul Walker and a True song.
Well, like the Everyone Being Dead song, but you know.
That's it.
I'll pull it up right now for you, buddy.
Lord knows we gonna need it.
Paul Walker Dead Music.
Paul Walker Dead Music. Bringing
death.
it back.
So fast. Too furious.
It's like so offensive. Like we're probably gonna get blocked in a couple countries.
Oh well. It's 2023. I can do whatever I want.
I know,
Vin
right?
Diesel's huge in Thailand, so probably there.
Say Europe's just gonna be like, man, we love Paul Walker. This podcast is banned.
It's technically just it's almost a vlog if you think about it. It's not really a podcast. More like a bunch of shenanigans with a host and a soundboard.
Yeah,
That's really what it turns into. Shittoberfest? What? I don't know, something.
Verbal abuse.
Yeah. Verbal sodomy. That is what we do here. But it's gentle. You know, there's like neck kisses. So it's okay.
Yeah, it's kind of like Biden with little kids, you know what I mean?
Whoa, we're sniffing tonight. We are sniffing tonight.
Got a case of that fucking NyQuil shit.
No, not biting. He said Biden.
Oh. Meh.
Oh.
We got time. Let's go, boy.
Yeah, you got time. We got till 9 o'clock to get all our political crap out because that shit won't come up during the show. It's okay. He'll shut us down.
Okay.
What was it? What's that dance that they do with the dudes? Like they're doing the step dance and holding the caskets all the time.
Yeah, I found
on their
that
shoulders.
One. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
All right, I'll put that one up too.
I feel like my season should be dedicated to that song.
Funeral song.
Funeral march. Jeez, I was so excited I came in 15th this week. I was like, oh yeah, my name's not at the end of the list this week. Yay.
We're all proud of you, Rick.
Dude, if I didn't have bad luck, I'd have no luck.
You're just having a Casey Mears 2003 kind of season.
Here it is.
This makes me want to fucking pop a fucking ecstasy and fucking party.
I know.
Pulling on my fucking man thong like Bam Margera, or not Bam, Chris Pontius.
Was it HDMA? Let's get that HDMA in us.
Zuma, 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 eh?
Zuma. We can't see it right now, but Tomboy is literally dancing and taking his pants off.
Naked with glow sticks.
I'm literally just pacing my basement, texting, but okay. I'm just raving with all the bodies
That's it. You're hanging out with all your victims, just
Yeah.
chilling in your basement.
All the
Now, before
corpses
we
just have
get,
like little neon lights on them right now.
Before
Well,
we get
you know, at least you're
copyrighted,
classy. You know, you put lights on them and stuff, so it's kind of like they're alive. If they're on the solar panel, they actually come to life at night. So there you go.
Yeah, they're like zombies. Or if you live
Yeah,
in
they're just-
Florida.
They're just skeletons. You just like, wrap Christmas lights around the like ribs and stuff.
Rig's got one
I
of
bet
them.
I bet you got a lot of skeletons in your closet.
Hell yeah.
No skeletons, just trauma.
Oh, jeez.
Now we're
Let's
getting
leave your
serious.
uncles out of
Oh,
this.
boy.
Oh, too close
Just
to home.
because you're a little too Bill Cosby.
The family's fine.
That's
all good.
But I hate that ice cream, man.
Yeah, fuck him.
Roofie Road?
I'm allowed to say that, right?
Yeah, sure. 2 scoops my ass, literally.
If you say so.
Oh. Ooh, I don't even know where you're going with
I
that.
don't even know what the fuck he just said.
I'm excited you're here because we have another C League person on, and that means we could talk shit about C League tonight. How'd that race go? Oh wait, we'll get into
No,
that.
we're not
Don't-
talking about that, Rig.
Yeah, we're not talking
fuck.
about racing.
Skypod, I'm happy you're here. I haven't heard you in like a month and a half.
Should I pull up the whatchamacallit? Happy
Yes.
Mad Billy Madison soundboard
No.
for when Stewie says something stupid.
Hey, what's up, JD? JD says, "What's up to everybody?"
Hey, JD.
He said, "Boss lady first."
She's the most important. We all know that.
No shit.
Well, right before checkers or right before Court of Talent is when I'm going to tell everybody who won the $25 PSN.
Ooh.
Oh, great. So
So-
they all leave right before fucking Checkers or Records, huh? You fucking
No,
dick.
no. They
we're
got to
all
hang out
here
here.
for checkers and records.
Miss
What's
FTR,
up,
I don't think
Blazer?
I flipped out once this week. I'm sorry.
I know.
That's-
I'll make up for it. I'll make up for it in Checkers
Yeah.
or Records for you.
You know what though? Cripple was having such an internal fight with himself.
Yeah, we
I
were like,
know.
I felt like a guidance counselor trying to talk a kid off a bridge with a
Oh,
fucking
Billy
pit of
said,
razor
"Suck on
blades
that
going
mic, Miss FTR. You're too far away. Get on that mic." That's it.
24 years. If he's still got to tell you to suck on something, there's a problem. He should already know that the answer is no.
No. It's
No.
been no since we got married. Oh, being married. That's fun.
I wouldn't.
I'm waiting for my wife to throw a book at me. She's right behind me.
Oh, Billy left me out here in his little man cave by myself.
Oh,
shit.
so it's a
You got a
she shed.
shed.
Yeah.
It's a she shed now. He went inside. I guess he didn't want to cringe.
Does anybody
Too bad.
comment in Rig? Where the fuck? I don't see any of your chat. Is your chat disabled?
No, my chat's able.
I can't see any of your chats. Your comments.
Yeah, we got FTR Race League said yo. Street Machine said hey y'all. Close app and reopen.
Yeah, I just did. Alright, we're good.
Tomboy just died due to
I get
network
to know
error
all the time,
apparently.
too. What's that? Is that Miss FTR? You getting fucking rain down there, girl?
Yes, it's a monsoon here today.
I got you.
Nice.
Perfect. Ready? Hold on. I gotta take a second to pull this up.
Get your shit together, Bubba.
Well, this was a fly by the night. Or a fly by the seat of my pants fucking thing. Hey, shut your
What?
fucking hole back there, guy that I don't know your voice.
That would be Sky Pilot. Sky, get closer to the mic. You sound like you're in the bushes with Nowinski.
Yeah.
More games, more players, and more chances to win. There's over $1
Why is
million
Nowinski the only one in the bushes?
playing your $100
Because he's a fucking creep. He's like a Stephen King fucking monster.
Tomboy, you just came back. Your voice was in horrible land of cannot talk.
Oh, yeah. Is that I couldn't talk to you? I'm like, oh, well, that's unfortunate. He's the host.
Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Kiss my window and the rain.
I can't stand the rain.
Stand the rain.
Ladies and
Against my
gentlemen,
shed
My
roof.
window.
It's time, ladies and gentlemen. It's motherfucking Checkers or Wreckers live with Big Rig and Bubba. Welcome to the party. It's about to get fucking fun, ladies and gents. What's going on, Rig?
What
That was
the
some
hell
pre-workout.
are you on?
That was intense.
I don't. You did great, bud. You did great.
Yeah.
All right. Welcome to the show, folks. Thursday nights, every Thursday night, 9 o'clock. Bubba and Big Rig, we got ourselves a fun group of characters tonight. We got Tomboy up here for the 13th time. Tomboy, welcome to the booth.
I don't have the same kind of energy that Bubba did. That he's getting the Jeremy Mayfield good stuff.
Yeah, he's got that good. Oh yeah, he's got the good. Trust me, Street Machine, you'll be itching for weeks trying to come off of this.
Yeah, buddy, for sure.
Next up, we got Sky Pilot. Sky Pilot, how we doing, bud? Okay,
gotcha.
do that, no problem. You can come back in. All right, and
drum roll, please.
ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Miss FTR.
Alright. You hear me better now?
Yeah, we can hear you better. We can hear you, Sky. All right, so we had a fun week, guys. We had Pocaho. That was a grand old time. How'd you feel about it, Buff?
Well, let me just tell you right about now, the Funk Soul Brother. Anyway, I fucking loved Pocono. I loved Pocono. I said that last week at Checkers and Wreckers coming into it. I don't know that Stewie loved Pocono too much. I know a lot of guys really disliked Pocono. We're gonna discuss that in a little bit of Court of Talent. You know, we might rename it tonight for B League, but
that works.
It's I had a blast, man. I sucked first stage, second stage, I think, and third stage. I think I finished somewhere up in the. I think I was 13th. So. It's always fun running there, you know. It's fun. I was just a vulture. I was like a fat kid looking for crumbs in the poorhouse, like Oliver Twist, asking for more porridge.
Nice. May I have some more, please? Yeah, you were just waiting for people to run out of gas.
This was me.
Because you are a disgusting fat body.
I was a fat body for positions on Sunday night, man.
That's pretty fabulous. All right, so Tomboy, you raced last night. How'd it go?
I was on the track.
We had you in the booth with us last night, which was pretty awesome. But
that was fun. That was like a complete, to be honest, it was like a complete accident that ended up happening. But it was like, okay, let me take advantage of this. If we can do it, we can do it, and we did it.
Wow. Yeah, no, I thought it was pretty cool to have an actual on-race reporter in the booth. I feel like me, you, and Bubba up there did some great stuff. It sounded really good on the broadcast too. So. Bubba's just got to go buy at least 2 truckloads worth of pre-workout so he can keep that energy.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. If we ever do it again, I'll try to run better than 12.
Apparently Tomboy is the new IIR for or whatever that fucking those letters
in-race reporter.
Yeah. It's like Tommy, you're the new okay.
You're the new in-race reporter, Tomboy. How's that feel? You like that?
Oh, I love it. If you guys want me to keep doing it, I'll keep doing it.
I think you just got a new job title here in FTR, and it's the motherfucker that bridges the gap. So good job.
Perfect. I'm doing things.
Proud of you.
I'm gonna put that on my future resume.
It's not gonna look great.
This is Mr. FTR when he heard the in-race reporter.
Hell, I like you.
Hell, I like you. All right, Sky Pilot.
What's up?
You feel good? You feel good about this week? You feel good about life?
Yeah, everything's going good, dude. And, you know, I mean, the race was the race, and I had a couple of my own mistakes in the first couple stages, cleaned it up, and they got fucking taken out. So that's how it works.
Well, let's talk about some stuff. So, this is your first time up in the booth. You tried to get up here a lot, but then you got, like, pneumonia or something, and your kids got sick, and it just never worked out. Which I'm happy you're healthy, you know, and up here with us now. I've been watching your races on your YouTube channel. Plug your YouTube channel, Sky.
Sky Pilot Gaming.
Sky Pilot Gaming. It's so easy. It's so easy.
Simple. So
Unlike Tommy Boys, where it pulls up Chinese porn.
Yeah, what is that, Tomboy? Why do you have Chinese porn that pops up all the time?
well,
I literally typed your name in, and it was like an ASMR thing, but a girl was farting on a birthday cake.
Did you use the underscore?
I used all sorts of undercraps.
Yeah.
This is what I found. Like, it was ridiculous, dude. Like,
Okay, I'm like actually tempted to check YouTube now and see what happens.
Boozer was under the cake.
this was absolutely what you pull up if you go to Tommy Boy's stream.
Oh wow. Yeah, there's some sketchy stuff that comes up if you look up. Okay,
Yeah.
well, one, look it up with an I, not a Y. That's
Well, it don't
why.
matter. Maybe if you spelled your name phonetically and not fucking stupidly, we'd be all right.
Yeah, we all went to regular school, not grad school,
Right,
sir.
like-
Quit trying to be intelligent.
Here's my art
Alright.
major thing. I'm trying to be, what's the word? Unique.
Educated?
It's my Aquarius coming out.
That's even worse.
I know.
You just sound stupid now. Grab yourself a pretzel
That's
and a beer
even
and
worse.
enjoy life.
This is you right now.
Sir, no, sir! Bullshit, I'll bet you could suck a golf ball through a garden hose. Sir, no, sir!
Oh,
Fucking guy.
I'll slide to those DMs. I'll slide to them.
I
DMs.
will, man.
Anyway,
With that pretty ass voice of his, man. And he's going to be
Oh,
a
yeah.
doctor. Ladies and gentlemen, Tommy Boy is like the most educated 12-year-old you'll ever meet with 47 and a half bodies in his basement. Because the upper
Definitely.
torso is like Beetlejuice sitting in the chair up in the living room, so he's got somebody to talk to at night.
little do we know, he's actually keeping those bodies there to perform surgery on.
Right,
we didn't know
right,
that.
right,
so
yeah.
he's cutting things apart. Learning
He's like
about
Hannibal
anatomy.
Lecter,
No problem.
doctor something or another.
eats 'em?
Again, we're gonna learn all this in this Netflix series. So don't
Right,
worry.
oh, absolutely.
Oh, all right. Yeah, no, I'll sponsor it. What do we need?
Uncle
Anyway,
Jeffy is definitely.
let's get,
Nap is going to
let's get back
sponsor
to
that
Sky
documentary
Pilot.
too.
so Skypod, give us a little insight on yourself. Where you from, buddy? How long you been sim racing?
I'm from Medford, Oregon, so West Coast.
Go Ducks, yes, all right.
Go Ducks, that's right. And I haven't been league racing, but last year when I joined with you guys, this is the first time I've ever raced online. I had always raced in career. NASCAR I'd only been playing in, since Heat 5 came out, or I mean, I guess the last couple years. I mostly played GT racing, so
Gotcha.
Gran Turismo, and that's what I mostly did. And then, but I've been a huge NASCAR fan for my whole life, so.
Tomboy.
Yeah.
So, are you a controller or are you a wheel guy?
No, I'm a wheel guy, and I race in car.
Oh,
Which apparently
you're
a
an
lot of people
in-car guy.
don't. Yeah.
Wow, you and Shady. That's it. That's the only two people I know.
Smooth Puppy. I found out Smooth Puppy's in car.
I don't know him.
Oh, he's in Sealy.
Oh, okay. I'll meet him sometime. Maybe he can come on here and
Yeah.
tell me about his stuff. So you race in car, right? I
Yeah.
mean, I watch your YouTube. I obviously knew you ran in car. It's it definitely seems hard in there. I mean, did you do that in career mode coming up, or have you just always ran in car?
I've
or did you switch
always
that?
been in car. Always. In every racing game I've ever done, I've always been in car. I don't know, for me, I see the line better. I see my entry points, my braking points all better when I'm in car. And to be honest with you, and I wish a lot more guys would race in car, because you have to be a lot more aware of your surroundings. I gotta know where those cars are as they're coming into my rearview mirror. If they're, going off to my left, I'm not gonna see them for a minute because there's blind spots. And
Have
Half these
you
guys-
ever?
half
have
these
you
guys can't
ever-
even let off in the corner.
Right,
Like,
right.
calm
you're telling
down.
me. You're
Right.
telling me. I
We had
submitted a couple videos to Billy.
732 and a half cautions at Pocono on Sunday, and you want the field to race in car?
Oh my God, we'd all be dead.
You know who would love that broadcast? Miss FTR. That's about it. The rest of the world would be like, holy Helen Keller.
Well, shit, they
Yeah.
can't even do it out. They can't even do it out of car. So I don't know. But yeah, I mean, it's for me. It's not. I tried out of car, and they'll talk me into doing it a little bit, and it was atrocious. I couldn't do it.
The only
don't
thing
like
I do
stepping on
in
that
car
tailpipe,
is
huh?
hookers. That's the only
Yeah.
thing I do in car, hookers.
Because
Because they can run away real quick. It's like Grand Theft Auto. You hit it, quit it, push them out, and steal your money back.
Yep, that's right. Hit hookers and blow.
Bubba, it's like cheap meals and hookers. That's all you do in cars.
Yes, yes.
That's it. Like if
100%.
he's doing a dirty bulk, he's got a Whopper sitting next to him.
When
He's
I
like,
had a
"James."
Whopper last night, bro. Right? Did I go? I visited Mom last night, right? I think I had a Whopper last night.
Yeah, you would have
So,
saw her.
yeah,
She's doing
yeah.
good, by the way, so that's a
Good.
plus.
Hey, Miss Rig, we absolutely love you. We want to, again, we're all thinking
Mama
about
Parks.
you.
Yep.
Mama Rig, keep fighting that
Mom-
fight and get your ass home so we can watch the Eagles whoop up on them fucking Chiefs. Everybody
That's
in the
it.
chat's got to be an Eagles fan this week for Mama Rig.
That's it. You gotta love
Oh,
my
I'm going
mom.
for the Eagles.
Yeah, well, you gotta love my mom regardless. So if not, get the
Yep.
fuck out.
Fair is her way. I said
right.
it to you yesterday.
I'm gonna move on to one of my favorite people in FTR. She's abrasive. She shoots it from the hips, and she loves
We're
telling
not-
you like it is.
Billy, we're
Miss-
not talking about Eagles and A-League.
Yeah.
No,
Don't do
we're
that to
not
Miss
gonna talk about
Sexy.
Eagles and A-League.
Oh Jesus. She gonna get hot. She gonna get hot. We got Miss
Look,
FTR.
she's so
to be-
angry it's pouring around her. Like she's bringing the wrath tonight.
That's it. Hey, Miss FTR, how you doing tonight?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Now I know last season we had a lot of moments in time where you would have to waste your damn time looking at frivolous things that really didn't happen and got grown men complaining about a video game. How's this season going for you?
Oh, it's so much better.
So you
Some nights last season after the race, the phone was non-stop for hours with notifications. To where he would have to finally put it on silent and just turn it upside down so it didn't keep lighting up the bedroom. And he'd be like, "Do you see anything in this video?" I'm like, "I don't even know why they sent this."
So Stuart, you were cock blocking all season.
That's it.
season.
Stewie,
You were a cock blocking bastard.
you gave Billy ED for at least 3 months last season, bud. Like, way to go, Stu, you jerk. You and Bad Martin have ruined Billy's adult time for months. Alright, so what's your thoughts on this season, though? I mean, do you think we're getting more aggressive? Do you think we're just getting to know each other better? What do you think?
I think it is more aggressive, but I do think everybody's getting to know each other better. I think
Right.
there is a lot of egos this season.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
I will applaud that.
I don't see the patience or the respect.
Fucking A right.
Amen to that.
And it's
I have to.
You gotta stand in
Yes.
an ovation.
100%.
Patience and on-track respect. Man, that's everything right there.
Yeah. That's
and that's the
that's
big thing that Billy preaches, driver etiquette, respect.
yep.
And sometimes I wish Billy didn't have so much of it, because I wish...
So do we in the booth. Watch his ass dump somebody every once in a
So
while.
what you're implying is you wish Billy would have dumped C-Fan last night, huh?
Oh man. We'll get to that. We're just learning and learning. All right. So how did Pocono look from your perspective? Did you enjoy it, or did you think, they could have did better?
No, it was a good race. Especially the last stage, the last part of it, it was a really good race. I hate that Eagle spun himself out.
Right.
Hopefully that's the
Because I wanted
only
Billy
crash
to be
and
there
burn
in
of the
front.
Eagles.
Poor Eagles. And I wanted him to win that race so bad last night, but I was trying to drive the car for him.
Maybe you'd have done better, because he definitely didn't do nothing to, he didn't help himself out.
It wasn't the same when he wasn't there racing the first, couple of races because of his internet, because when he's there, I know there's always going to be some kind of controversy. Eagles just brings controversy, but
That he does.
You know what it is, Miss FTR? He's fast, and he knows he's fast. So everybody's like, well, we got to knock him down a peg. Not
And, you know,
realizing
like-
they can't catch him half the time, so they have to wreck him.
And
And
when
that's
when he's in traffic, he puts that car in spots where that car just should not fit, and somehow he's able to pull that off.
Yep.
You know, and I've had that conversation with Billy. I'm like, you know, people just don't like Eagles, and I said I think the big thing about it is they know he's a kid, and he dusts their
And
ass
he's whooping their
on
ass.
the track.
That's right. I love it.
We'll go with that, but I think the ego and the mouth behind it doesn't help that problem. Because I think at times, like, we may forget he's a kid, but I think at times he forgets he's a kid. You know what I mean? Like, but this, you know, that's beyond just Eagles. I think everybody in this game, not even in this chat, has forgotten what it feels like to get their fucking chiclets knocked into the back of their throat.
Yeah,
You know
gotta
what I
get
mean?
it every once in a while. You gotta get it.
You know, so I think
I say that all the time. The problem with today is that people don't get punched in the mouth
Right.
when they talk shit.
right, like,
You know,
Well,
they're
'cause
on
it's
their little
behind the
device
keyboard.
or on their
Yeah, it's
keyboard
behind the
talking
keyboard.
shit. It's like, motherfucker, if you were in front of me right now, I'd knock your ass out. You wouldn't
Right.
be talking this shit.
Keyboard
Tomboy's
warrior.
like, I feel
Yup.
attacked. I
Right.
feel attacked.
right. Tommy was like, I know a good dentist. He's in the basement right now. He's pulling the teeth out of the bodies.
Next is the fingertips.
Yes.
All right, so let's talk about this week. Let's really deep dive into the races at Pocono. Sky Pilot, we're gonna start with you, man. Do you guys have a bunch of cautions out there?
Yeah, I mean, especially towards the beginning, it's just everybody figuring out the track, figuring out their car. I mean, myself, I spun out twice, 2 separate times. You know, I was pushing the limits of what I had to set up for, hit the apron, spun out.
Right.
And you know, and others, it was kind of that, but it's also, you know, some were being too aggressive, not patient enough early in the race, and they're creating chaos. They're creating situations that are putting people into the wall, or, you know, and that doesn't
3 wide
need
in
to
the tunnel
happen.
turn. Yeah.
Yeah, right. And it's
Yeah,
like
3 wide in
and
the tunnel turn.
Right, and you make it 3 wide once you get to the tunnel. It's not like you were 3 wide all the way down the backstretch, you know, and then you're going in 3 wide and everybody knows you're 3 wide. It's like all of a sudden you're 3 wide because, you know, one guy just jams in between 2 of you that are already in the bottom lane and the middle lane, and he wants to get in the middle, you know, and
Or he tries to push you in the grass, and then Bubba dumps him.
I may or may not know what the fuck you're talking about. It may have went a little bit like this. And it was such an aggressive attack that the 98 actually retired out of the A-League race. That's how bad that car got fucked up.
Yeah, and so with the C League, are you noticing the aggression going up every week now? I mean, we're adding some new guys here and there. I know you said you race in car, but here's the thing. So you don't see when Kearns runs into you.
I don't think Kearns sees when Kearns runs into people.
I love Kearns so much. Like, you guys, like, people out in FTR will never understand the comfortableness that, like, Bubba, Kearns, and I have. Like, we are buddies in a chat. Like, we have, you know, like, we are friends. And when his name was brought up to come into FTR, both of us were like, listen, he talks way more shit than we do, and he's a lot faster than we are.
And he is aggressive.
Oh, Killer Speedster.
Oh my! Don't get. Oh god. Dude, here's the thing. Okay. So I'm fucking getting into it right now. Let's just do it.
All right. Tear the Band-Aid off. Tear the Band-Aid off.
He's not fast. He just moves everybody out of the way to get in front of you.
Absolutely.
so here's the thing: is like we're going down the front stretch, and I have Snowden right behind me, and I have Justin to the left of me, and then you have Killa behind Snowden who catches the draft. So it's like he has this draft, mentality of like, oh, my car is faster than everybody because I have the draft. No, it's not. It's just because you have the draft. But once you leave that draft, your car is not that fast. And then now you are ramming everybody out of the way. And so he doesn't hit his brakes. He just uses the car in front of him to slow himself down.
And then everybody
through the corner, and he goes underneath and passes us all. And it's like, that's not racing. You want to do that? Go to the lobby. Go to the open lobby.
This is
all day long.
Kearns. This is Kearns every fucking
this league
Tuesday night.
racing is for. I know, but it's driving me crazy, man.
Yeah,
and
so
what I'm tired, what I want is just clean, good racing to where at the end of the race we have the cars that were best for that track, or throughout the race they made their car better, and now we have true competitive racing. But right now we have people like him taking out half the field as he's going through the field, and now you have five cars left.
Time out. Ready? I'm gonna give you a little dose of knowledge on this one, and it's only because you're like brother from another mother. We've been in the same garage for so long. So you know how in C League you have Kearns, and you can focalize it on Kearns, and this is the only thing Kearns does, and like everybody else is cool. When you come up to B League, there's like 10 dudes that drive that way.
Yep. This is how Kearns and B League is every fucking week. And then the rest of the field is like this.
Yeah, I just naturally can't race that way though. Like I'll put my car into the wall before I take somebody out.
I get it.
I'll take 3 laps to pass somebody because now like I feel like I truly passed them versus dive in below them, push them up the track into the wall. Now I'm in front of you. It's like, yeah, I got the spot. No, dude, I just took you out. That's all I did. It's not racing. That's just you using your car to butt through. And it's not. And again, Killa is good, and he is fast in a lot of tracks. And it's not only Killa. There's a few others that are, and it's spreading. And that's why when I hit up Billy about it, is like at the beginning of the season, it wasn't as bad as it is today, because I think a lot of people are seeing how it's positively affecting some of the racers being that aggressive because they're getting good finishes. And so I think more becoming that, and I just don't want it to go that direction. I want it to go the direction of, hey, we're all out there clean racing. Like me and Snowden and Justin can be around each other for five laps and not touch each other once. But you have other drivers where literally you're getting doored the entire way down the back stretch and the front stretch, and the every corner you make, you can't get not hit. And so I think it's just a different mentality of racing. But
here's my thought to it, right? And this is, you've been in the same garage, you know this, and this is why you and I get along. So when I show up every week, first off, the main battle's with myself. It's never with anybody on the track.
100%.
Second thing, my main battle is with the track, not a person on the track. Mm-hmm. What's happening, and I'm seeing it more and more, is guys are not racing the track as much as they should. It's not a race, the way FCR was. It's almost slowly becoming a thing where now we're racing each other.
You know what it's
everyone's
becoming,
becoming so equal.
Right. You know what it's becoming? Remember when we were all kids and we would go to the go-kart track and all the go-karts had no bumping on the back of the cars? Yeah, and that was like a fucking go sign for slam the shit out of each other. Like, who cares that there's a fucking turn coming up? I'm just gonna slam the back of you and then make my turn. That's what some of the some of these guys are driving like.
I'm happy you were honest about that though, Sky, because that's what this show is for. It's like stuff that you can say things in a message, but messages get lost. You know what I mean?
Right.
But you can come on this show and you can be like, man, I'm getting beat up every week. These mofos are doing this, and this, and now the camera's going to be on you. And if it happens, it's like, he wasn't talking shit. These guys are driving like assholes.
Yep. So
and it's like I make enough of my own mistakes. Like in the Pocono race, I made 2 mistakes that I had to come back from, but I raced my ass off to get up to second place. And then the first corner, as I'm in second place, I get taken out by a guy that doesn't stop and rams everybody through the corner. And so stuff like that is like, you work your butt off. It was Killa that took me, Snowden, and Justin out. That was the scenario I was telling you. It was like, he used all the brakes so he can get front. But here's the other scenario that I have, and here's where I would like more skill set to come in. When we have me and Snowden are racing down the backstretch going into the chicane, whatever you want to call it, the little S turn, and you have number 5, I think it's Busta, that comes up behind us, and he like roots his way into the middle of us as we're going through the corner. So but he's not making it. So he puts himself into the situation, but now his car's not being able to stick the corner. So instead of him lifting, because he put himself into that situation, he continues to stay on the gas and puts me into the wall. It's like, dude, lift. Like, you put yourself into that spot.
Patience
so lift,
is
slide
key,
in
bro.
behind me, get me on the next corner. Right?
Yep.
But instead, you stay in the gas, you slam into the wall, and now you've just taken a car out of the race.
Yep. Hey, we got to towel off real quick. Bubba.
So, real quick, I just want to say...
Yeah,
it's
it was
about
awesome.
fucking time a C-League driver gets the fuck up here and speaks their fucking mind. So, Sky Pilot, I applaud you.
You are the man,
Thanks,
Sky.
I just want to get better. I'm not docking anybody. I want it to be.
I hope you're not
more
docking.
competitive racing.
That's kind of.
I'm not. I want to be more
weird.
competitive.
Docking's weird.
Ladies and gentlemen, Urban Dictionary docking, and hopefully you never want to do it.
Come on, man. You're docking. You're fucking docking someone.
Look at docking Nokia phone. That's the best thing ever.
Hey, man, I'm 40. That's the shit I got. I don't know the new wing.
Blue waffle. Got it. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, there's a woman up here. There's a lady up here.
Good job.
Stop.
Good job, Ray. Good job.
Wait. Up one day.
I got you.
Yeah, thank you. Bleep me out on that one. All right. So I'm gonna go to Miss FTR now. Because you are like, you're the guardian of this group, and I know it's a weird thing to say, but like essentially you are the backbone there. Like you're the one. If Billy, he's like, hey, look at this. What's going on? Have you been seeing more of that this season? Aggressive bumping, guys not really racing the track, but racing each other and just pushing guys out the way?
I have, and some of it I think may just be inexperience.
Okay.
And that's what I was going to ask, Sky, do you think it's inexperience or just ignorance and impatience?
I truly think it's inexperience and patience. And like that last scenario, it's Busta not understanding that he put himself into that position. If he would have lifted a little bit and slid right behind me, we're all continuing on through the race. And he probably gets me in the next corner. But instead, he thinks he's got to get me right now because it's his only opportunity, and so he doesn't lift.
Does Stewart race C-League?
No.
Oh, okay, just checking. It sounds awful familiar, Stewart.
But, I don't know. Number 5, I think his name is Buster.
Brewster.
I don't know, maybe
Brewster Baker. Brewster Baker.
Brewster Baker, yeah.
I like Brewster, though. I mean, he's a good guy.
It's just those moments where, for me, it's what Miss FTR said about etiquette on the track. It's like, if you put yourself into a spot that was tight or not actually there, and you then are putting other racers at risk of into a wall or something, it's etiquette for you to back off. I shouldn't have to back off. I'm in front of you. You're the one that came flying up behind me and butted your way in here. Like, if you're not going to make the corner, you back off so we can all get through. But instead, that's not what's happening. They're just continuing to mash that pedal, and then, whatever happens. And that's not racing, man. It's like, come on.
Big Ben Gaming. Oh, I love that.
Ben, I might have to agree with you on that one, Ben.
Yeah, 10% inexperience. And then, what was the other one on that one?
90% ignorance.
Ignorance, yeah.
Yeah.
That was solid. Listen, I mean, we've seen a lot of it. And I know there's a lot of drivers mumble under their breath every week, Well, actually, they're starting to get louder about it because, things like this show is there so that guys can come on and talk about it. Guys that wouldn't say anything, they'd just be like, whatever, we'll just move on. And it gives you the opportunity to be like, look, they're driving like assholes. And it's not because you had a bad week, it's like it just happens.
Well, when I submitted the videos to Billy, I submitted them not for penalties or anything like that. I submitted them for him to talk with them about what could they have done differently to not create that situation. Because that's what they need to learn. And you don't learn. You only learn that by doing it, and you only learn that by being out there and racing and
Now,
having
one thing
that
I will
patience.
say is, like, I've seen up in the B League, the guy that just messaged, Ben's lightning quick wherever he goes.
Yeah.
He's lightning
Yep.
quick, and
That's
and
crazy
he's running
etiquette on the track.
exactly. But I'm like I was saying earlier with the how it goes from like 1 or 2 to 10 in B League. It's a very true state. I've seen Ben get beat up almost every week he's been up there, and I
Yeah.
tried to warn him when he first got there, like the first week, like, listen, this is going to be like I tried to give him the down low, and I hope he's not getting frustrated to the point where he's like, screw this, you know. Like I just want Ben to be there every week because I think Ben is on that cusp where he's going to start winning a lot of races.
I agree.
He's going to start.
Agreed.
He's going to start climbing the chart, and he's going to be in contention to move up to A League by the end of the season.
And you know why that is, Rig?
Ben
You know
gets
why that
beat by
is?
himself. He beats himself most of the time.
I beat myself a lot on
Ben,
married.
I'm single and I beat the crap out of myself. I'm like Jim Carrey in Liar Liar. I'm kicking my own ass.
Go for
But
it,
you know
Bubba.
what Ben is doing that's really proving his level and like why he's getting better every week. Ben's running in several other positions too, like several other leagues, and literally to make himself faster for FTR. Like
Right,
he's
that's what
racing,
Skypilot does,
That's
too.
right?
exactly
Like
what I
he's
do,
racing
too.
very talented drivers. Some of these guys are former A League drivers, and Ben's putting himself in contention week after week because he's putting that effort in. So like you're absolutely right. Ben's probably the new Lynch. Like Ben's the B League Lynch. Like Lynch is bound to get a win this season. I think you might see a multiple win out of Ben this season.
100%. I think that's
But
going to
again,
happen.
Ben races the right way, and that's what I want to express the most is he has fast cars, and he has good setups, and he's out there running the lines, but if he doesn't have the spot, he doesn't take the spot. He takes it in a couple laps. He's patient, and he
So
waits
we're
for his
proving.
opportunity.
So right now we're proving exactly what we said was. We're not racing the track anymore because if we were racing the track, Ben would be top 2 every week.
Right.
Correct.
We're now racing impatient drivers.
Yep.
Which,
How about
which
you?
is
Go ahead.
oh sorry, which is the not the downfall because we're growing, we're big, it's fun, everybody still shows up, you know. But eventually it's going to wear on us, you know.
Right.
It really
It's
is.
gonna turn into a 16, 18, 20 field rivalry and chaos.
Yep.
Like I said, it creates a less of a great experience at the end of the race because how many cars that would have been top 3 have been taken out throughout the race because
Right.
of the aggressive driving.
Right.
So Tommy,
All right,
well,
so-
let's hear about your race, Tommy.
Yeah, Tom, talk to us about your stuff. What's going on with A League, buddy?
Oh man, I mean, I feel like I can't really say much about rivalries because I feel like I cause half the bullshit that happens in there.
So
Oops.
you're the guy. You're the wreck guy in your league.
He's
All
the
right.
new Stewart.
Good job, Stu.
I don't mean to be, and the nice thing is no one hates me for it. You know, just get me off this controller.
Because
I need a
they're
wheel.
afraid of you being in the fucking basement with them.
Right?
Like, nobody wants to start drama with you because they appreciate breathing.
Yeah, speaking of which, check the Discord.
Oh, boy.
But
So
yeah,
we're going to start a GoFundMe for Tommy not to kill people. And, oh, Jesus. Tommy's showing skeletons.
There's a skeleton in his basement.
That's
I literally
phenomenal.
forgot one of my buddies brought that over for my birthday since I
Yeah,
just turned 30.
right. Was
and,
it a stripper?
No. I wish, but no.
That was the guy who dropped the mail off 4 months ago, wasn't it?
Right.
But nah, he brought a couple things, and the skeleton was one of them. And he left it here, and I was just like, you know what? Like, that's just gonna stay here for a minute. And now that that inside joke is happening, I'm like, yo, let me just pull that out for a second. Watch checking a record. This will be you.
Whoa. What do we want to pull out here? Ben, I also forgot that you and Lynch are both the number 7 cars, so maybe you guys can help out Killa in that 7 car, because fuck, man.
Yeah, maybe y'all can get in a group, you know,
Yeah.
lucky sevens. There you go. So, Tommy boy, have you noticed impatience or anything up in the A League, or are you just out there racing the track still?
I'm out there just trying to do the best I can. You know, if we're talking about like the impatience bit, like I do see it. There's sometimes, I think it was Atlanta, where I was falling behind Eagles, and he was having a couple of those moments, and I'm like, I'm gonna take advantage of this. no one can be mad at me if Eagles is the one doing it. Strategy.
Hell yeah.
FTR.
Miss FTR loves Eagles.
She watching you, Tommy.
She does, man. I don't know what it
I loved
is,
Eagles
man.
that week too. Like if he's getting up to the top 5 and I'm just following him, it's like cool. Get me to 6th place. I appreciate it.
I'm in an outside league with Eagles that he made, and I don't want to wreck him because I don't want Miss FTR to yell at me.
Right. So I like. So here's what I view Eagles to Miss FTR. Like Miss FTR walked into the shelter and was like, "Give me the ugliest, mangiest, most crippled dog that nobody wants to adopt, and I'm gonna love it forever until it becomes an old man and dies." And she picked out Eagles.
Now, is Stewie in the chat? Does anyone know if Stewie's in there? Is he messaged?
He is not.
Wow.
So,
wow. Well, listen, we've talked about the race. I want to get in.
Wait,
we went
Rick,
a little long.
you gotta talk about your race real quick. I don't think you touched on yours.
Oh, my race. I was
Because you pulled a real. Oh no, there's Stewie. You want to see another clip from me? Attaboy, Stu. Stewie,
No,
just so
happy.
you know, I did submit a clip of us, and so. Not for penalties, nothing like that, but just defending my position. Rig, you pulled the Okie Doke 52 fake out Sunday night.
What do you mean?
Tell everybody what you decided you were gonna run Sunday 15 minutes before. You were like Dave Dubose coming in on Sunday night.
100%. So going into Sunday, I was running 55s on my wheel. Now a 55. No bueno. No bueno at Pocono. So I was like, Bubba, fuck this. I'm going to throw in the controller. I'm going to see what happens. I'm going to try to set the nose. And I was running
7:45, ladies and gentlemen.
So I jumped off the wheel. I jumped on the controller, and I was running low 53s to 52s. And I'm like, oh, I'm doing stuff now. All right. Thought I had a 17th to 18th place car. Wound up finishing top 15, so I was okay with that, Still last in points because I'm pretty sure I got the worst luck in this. I got JD's luck from last season at the end of it, like right now.
Yeah.
So, but he's also got bad luck too, I've noticed, which kind of sucks because he's got to win his ass a championship.
Yeah. Fuck that Innotown guy.
I think I had one of the better flips this week. My car did like a quadruple gainer. It was pretty good, and then we wound up being on the track, so it was pretty nice. But man, there was a lot of discussion in the chat about Cripple's driving. I think Cripple had a hell of a race because he just went out there and drove the track and stopped being pushy and moving guys. He just went out and raced his race. He had a few instances, but nothing crazy. And that was like one of my things, was just staying in there and talking him through shit. So
yeah,
wasn't
we
too
definitely
bad.
had to talk him off the ledge a couple times.
Oh yeah,
You were the angel on his shoulder, and I was.
Miss FTR.
We lost you, Miss FTR. Where'd you go? Oh,
Miss FTR. Billy, go fix her mic.
There it is.
There you are.
Can you
There
hear
you
me
are.
now?
Now we can.
Yeah, there you go.
You cut out at the angel on his shoulder. That was Jesus telling you never call Rig an angel.
Yeah, that's
I was the angel on the shoulder. Rig was the angel on the shoulder, and I was the devil on the shoulder. I'm like, just wreck them and go. Just go.
Yeah. So we're sitting in chat, and we're like, just run your race, Crip. Just do your thing, man. Just have fun. And then Miss FTR's like, push him out the way, popping up in my chat. I'm like, doesn't she hand out the penalties? Fuck it. I mean, if she's saying do it, do it. It was a lot of fun there. But yeah, I mean, now we're moving on to Kentucky. Real quick, how do you guys feel at Kentucky? Loose, good. All right, what about you, Guy?
I feel good. I like Kentucky. So, again, it's funny. I go in most of these tracks I'm actually pretty good at. It's always am I going to screw myself up with some stupid mistake somewhere, right?
Like getting too low to the butter and fucking spinning yourself coming out of one. Yeah.
It's like I make enough of my own mistakes. I don't want to be taken out. And so it's always that mental of like making sure you don't make your own mistakes. So
I'm going to be running trash laps just so I don't have to get next to that butter at all this weekend. I'm not even going to lie to you. What about you, Bob? Did you race any Kentucky yet?
I have not. It's been an incredibly crazy week. I'm hoping to be able to get some practice on Saturday. But all I know is that porta pot is gonna be my home.
Yep, porta potty's where you let off, right?
So yeah, let off and just let go.
All right.
Yep, let it
So
roll.
one thing I got to put out there, Bubba and I were talking about it, the subscribers thing. If you're a subscriber to the channel, I know most of you didn't share. I saw Miss FTR shared. That was nice. Sharing the videos and stuff like that. So I just took all my subscribers and I put them in a pinwheel, and I hit the button, and I have a winner for the PSN card. You guys ready for this?
Nice. Yeah.
Are you ready for this? Are you guys, yo, are you guys excited in YouTube land for a friggin' PSN card? None of them. None of them even happy. None of them even happy.
Miss FTR, congratulations, you won.
Yeah, right.
No.
No, so it wasn't Miss FTR that won. And if anybody wants to take a stab at it, Bubba, who do you think won?
I don't even know who the fuck your followers are, so I'm gonna go with Walking
I'm
Dead.
I'm gonna say
Ooh.
Cripple.
Crippled?
Oh,
Okay.
what about you, Sky Pilot? Who do you think it is?
I'm gonna
Tomboy,
say,
you're excluded.
I have no idea.
Stewie says
you.
Cripple.
I'm gonna say
Billy
Big Ben.
says him.
All right,
Sky
you
says
ready, guys?
Big Ben.
Bubba, I'm gonna need a drum roll.
Gotta get that drum roll.
Ladies and gentlemen, the first giveaway of the Big Rig 64 racing is Stewart
Holy
201.
Holy shit. Maybe he could buy some talent with that
You
fucking
can get
gift
some
card.
lessons.
So I'll pick up a PSN card this weekend. I'll shoot you the code, all right, Stewie? That's why I wanted you here, bud. That's why I wanted you
That's
here.
awesome, man. Congrats. Stu.
Congrats, Stu. Congrats.
Congrats. And just like, I mean, Tomboy couldn't say anything because I told him, and he was like, oh, wow. And Tomboy had the quote of the night when he said he can't find a podium, but now he can get $25 for racing.
That's
Sell
fucking
me out,
great.
man. Sell me out.
That's fucking great. Oh, I love it.
Oh.
I'm
I
gonna hit
fucking
every
love
Discord
it.
message
No,
now.
Stewie, I am so happy for you. Like, as soon as your name popped up, it's like you and I, we have that oil and, water type of relationship, but, like, we tend to be okay with each other in the chat, so.
Yeah, I like so that's why I love Stewie. Like, I will talk shit to Stewie the entire race and fucking hate Stewart's guts on Sundays, but I
Right.
love Stewart 6 days a week.
It's a true thing. It's like, I'll bust his balls, but as anybody knows about me or Bubba, if we stop, Miss FTR, did the error clear yet?
Oh yeah, his PlayStation was gonna enter sleep mode or something.
Nice.
So Stewie, you won that, bud. You're the first, your first giveaway on this channel. So proud of you, man. That's pretty badass. Thank you very much, guys, for being subscribers. I do appreciate it. If you can share the videos and
Fuck you, Stu. You know what, Rig? Fuck up and send that fucking PlayStation card to me.
If you guys could share some of my videos and just put them out there, that'd be great. And once we hit 500 subscribers, it'll be another giveaway. So, all right, Bubba, you better have a good core of talent for us.
I have a phenomenal core of talent, ladies and gentlemen.
And with your core of talent, I want to hear Miss FTR's input on most of them.
Okay.
So Miss FTR, when shit's getting talked about in real, you are Rig in that instance. You cut him off, and you go, well, actually, like, I want you firing on all cylinders, Miss FTR. All right, guys, you love him. Stewie hates him. My soundboard guy, my best friend Bubba, core of talent. Take it over, buddy.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Stewie, fuck yourself.
It was $25 now.
You go wreck yourself.
So, C-League, man, you guys, it was fun. I forget who I was riding with. I might have been riding with you, Sky Pilot. And the best part about C-League, the core of talent, was the chat. Like, when the people were wrecking, I think Exotic had a little bit of meltdown. He was confident that he was not going to quit. And then 5 seconds later, every fucking race, I get fucking cleaned out, and they're like, he just literally went into fucking full blown fucking explosive mode. So
Yeah.
C League's Court of Talent goes to Exotic this week.
That's awesome.
and to Walking Dead's internet. So maybe one day Walking Dead will actually finish a race.
That'd be great for him. That'd be great for him.
A-League, you guys fucking rocked last night. In the beginning, it was a little sketchy. I think you made it to the tunnel turn before your first caution on lap 1.
Turn 3.
Turn 3, my bad. My
This is where
race
I want Miss
reporter.
FTR to jump in, by the way.
Eagles. You're Court of Talent material tonight, buddy. You know, a lot of these guys wreck and finish the race, and you know, wreck multiple times and finish the race. You wrecked towards the end, man, and you were running top 3, and you just bailed. So you know, this goes out to you, buddy. It's a bunch of people dancing around with a coffin because you got loose. You were running hard, man. C-Fan was, you know, you were battling for that win to shut C-Fan up, and you basically removed yourself from that opportunity last night, and then just bounced. Like,
That's because
So-
Eagles is his biggest rivalry.
absolutely,
Himself.
absolutely.
Yeah.
So that's Eagles dancing on his car like Joey Logano, crying about wrecking. I'll tell you, man, it was phenomenal racing. There was not much Court of Talent needed at the end of the race. We were kind of debating in the chat if the C-Fan
typical
Eagles Billy drama was going to come to a head.
Oh,
And,
I wanted it to.
Oh, absolutely. And we were hoping it happened as well. We were kind of pulling for C-Fan just because we knew it would get you riled up, Miss FTR. So we wanted that Court of Talent for Eagles to get wrecked out so that way you would be Miss FT fucking hot.
Yeah.
C-Fan in the house?
C-Fans in the house.
The TV.
C-Fans in the house.
Right now.
Stewart says Eagles was lying on his back, kicking and screaming like a baby teething, throwing a fit because somebody took away his fucking pacifier.
Well, what does tell you about Eagles and Exotic is our youth, right? And they can't
Yeah.
stick out a race when it goes wrong for them. It's like they can't stick with it. So man the hell up and just get through the race.
Yes, yes.
Bubba,
I get
take back
dog
over,
shit
Bubba.
for that.
Take back over, Bubba.
Yes.
Take back over.
B-League, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, there's only one thing I can
bad.
say about B-League. Ladies and gentlemen, do yourself a favor, go on YouTube and type in Paul Walker dead music. And that was B-League this week.
It was rough. It was rough.
I will say I have one person for Court of Talent this week for B-League, and that would be Cripple. It was questioned a couple weeks ago, I believe, in Town on the one broadcast I did with you a couple weeks ago, Rick. I don't remember what track it was, but who actually found Court of Talent? I'm going with Cripple this week. Cripple found Court of Talent, man. He decided to calm down and kind of just not be his aggressive self, and he decided he was going to run as clean a race as he could. I know a couple people in the other chat decided that was not what was happening, but I think the broadcast show is different.
I do too.
I
That's the one
think,
thing with the two chats. Everybody
Yeah.
needs to be in the same chat.
well, we tried that, and unfortunately, it was just an absolute disaster. We tried doing the Discord thing, and it was such a sensitive thing where, like, I could hear Crippled doing burnouts in his wheelchair, trying to, it was just, I think I heard I think I heard Big Rig fart once. I think I heard
100%.
Lynch smash
That was
his
me.
toe in Canada or Texas, wherever the hell Lynch lives in Florida.
Florida. He's Florida.
But yeah, Cripple, congrats, man. You made Court of Talent in a positive way. But for the rest of the B League, man, I think we went court of respect. I think everybody needs to take the rest of this week and find some respect on the track.
Amen.
I know. Stewart and I got into it a little bit. I felt Stewart was he overshot the turn. He was racing real hard, being a lapped car. And this is no disrespect to Stewie. I know that the camera angles show two different things. I went back and watched it. On my stream, Stewart damn near ripped my nose off. Right, like I said, I think he was a lap down at the time. He had a run on me. Him and Foon went past me down the backstretch. But Stewie almost didn't finish the pass, dropped, washed up into the turn, and then I took the low line, and he started pushing me in. So I absolutely fucking drove him up into the wall. I put it in my chat. I sent it to Billy. I said, you can do whatever you want with it. This is what happened. I'm not getting wrecked out anymore. I had no other option but to push him out the way, or I was getting destroyed. But when I went back and looked at Stewie's stream, he had a little bit more room than what it appeared on my screen. So it does look like I just said fuck it and murdered him. So we're gonna add Stewie to Tommy Boy's basement for Sunday.
Nice.
But he had a rough race. But I'm gonna go with B League needs a quarter respect this week.
Yeah,
especially coming up to the track we got on Sunday, man. It's a tricky track. I'm gonna rename Pocono instead of the Tricky Triangle to the fucking Tragedy track, because that's what I feel like B League kind of was. It was a bit of a tragedy.
Triangle of tragedy.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm hoping we're starting to see a lot of the disrespect, a lot of the impatience, and like I said, even with Cripple being real patient, he caught a lot of flack coming back into the chat after the race. Where a lot of guys had something to say, and then when he showed up, it kind of backed up a little bit. But yeah, man, Cripple, congratulations, dude. You showed that you can actually drive clean, and you get results when you drive clean. So I hope you carry that trend through the rest of the season. And that's it.
Awesome.
That's it for Checkers a Record.
Good job
this week, man.
All right, I got some stuff to bring up, and you guys can start asking questions. So, Miss FTR, directed at you. How are you feeling about the Eagles C-Fan thing going on? How are you feeling about that?
Well, I know C-Fans knew. I don't know if he knew Eagles before coming into this league or not. I don't know. But Eagles is an aggressive driver, and he's going to hold his spot. And if you're blocking, he's going to move you. And I don't like the blocking. To me, that's not racing.
Right.
I mean, if you're in my way, I'm going to move you. And everybody wants to win the race. And they say, you can't win the race on the first lap. Maybe not. But if you can get to the front and stay there, then so be it. Don't block the bottom of the track or the preferred line just to keep somebody behind you. If they're faster, have the etiquette and move out of the way. Don't make them move you.
Ooh.
That's
I like that.
That's just how I feel about it. Yes, if they're faster, right.
And
If
dive
they're
bombs
bumpy-
is not. You're not faster when you're dive bombing. You're faster when you clearly have better exits.
Right. Now, and going back, and just my perspective on it, devil's advocate here. I did see Eagles move people out the way. You know what I mean? Move C-Fan out the way. He went from 1st to 14th, and I honestly, I'd be hot as hell. Next week I mean, you remember?
Agree. I would have fucking murdered Eagle
Like
every time he was around.
that situation when Chris and I had it at New Hampshire. I wasn't even having a good race. He just hit me, and I got DQ'd for it. So I get it. I mean, I get why guys get hot, but it all trickles back to that moment in time that we talked about before we got to Court of Talent, which is egos.
Right.
If there's one thing guys can learn from just watching this week, it's still a video game. We're all having fun.
Thank God it's a video game.
Oh yeah, because everybody be in the ICU.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of guys that put in a lot of time, and then there's some guys in our league that don't put in as much time. But you can definitely see the talent out there is like it's growing. It's growing a lot. But these guys, I mean, every week the talent and the egos they grow together.
Absolutely.
So And C-Fan just threw in, just wanted him to race me clean is all. I get
So
you on that one,
I
C-Fan.
would like to touch base on that. We've kind of touched base before about how guys feel like they need to be up front, and I think Eagles is one of them guys because he is so fast. He needs to he has to be up front, even in his mind. Even if there's a guy that's competitive with him, like. At some point, we've always discussed, I 100% am a fan of moving somebody out of the way, Miss FTR. I completely co-sign what you're saying. But on the other side of that, it's always kind of been, they're going to make a mistake. You don't have to fucking wreck them out to take them out. I would have I absolutely think that regardless, last week C-Fan got taken out for the win. I absolutely, and I would have retaliated. I would have probably got penalties because he would not have finished Pocono. I mean, he didn't finish Pocono on his own, but anytime that car was around me, I'd have fucking ripped his nose off.
You know what's nuts too, and the one thing we're not thinking about is
right, Billy. I agree. There's always a way to round somebody without moving them. You proved it last night. I mean, you, C-Fan, and Typical. Literally, we couldn't take the camera off you for 40 laps because you guys literally had 4 or 5 lead changes a lap. And they were clean. I mean, yeah, at some points you guys got a little loose and touched, but that was just racing. I feel like, at some points, guys just get tired of running behind people and forget that they're catching a draft to kind of speed up a little bit, so they fucking move people out of the way, which creates havoc. It also creates that attitude, that anger, that retaliation, that rivalry, and it creates just bad racing. But I definitely think that Eagles is one of them guys where he's so fast, he knows that he don't deserve to be up front because everybody deserves to run their race. But he can be up front every week. And he's got setups that allow him to be up front every week. But the problem is when other guys are there, some guys can't wait 3 laps to get up front. You know what I mean? They have to make it happen now. And it's like, all right, well, fuck you. I'm going to block you. I'm not, and I've said it myself. Even if I'm getting ready to get lapped, I'm not giving that spot up. So whether you're faster than me or not, you've got to work for that. And if if your form of work is moving me out of the way, you better pray to fucking God that you're never around me again. Because I am never running for a championship. I have no fucking problem collecting penalties because you will
He's
fuck
only fast because of me, Billy said.
if you're gonna take me out and fuck, like I said. I thought Stewart was pushing me into the grass, taking me out, and guess what happened? I took him the fuck out before he had the opportunity. You know what I mean?
But that's kind of what we have to do anymore. It's
right.
Guys,
you're literally
guys,
it's literally death race anymore instead of fucking NASCAR.
Which I wish we could get back to that point where we could go. Now here's the thing for everyone to think about.
That's why I came on today for that exact reason. I want to see clean racing. It's better for broadcasting.
All of you guys out there, all of you guys in the chat, ready? Is it better to watch one guy dump a guy in turn 4, and then he wins by 100 yards, and everybody's just kind of fighting for second or third, or there's shrapnel, and everybody's wrecking?
Or would you rather have a fucking finish like last night?
Like last night. Last night was the best finish we've had in so long. Right. Where you had guys, I mean, they were tapping. There was doors being hit. There was guys grabbing their line.
Right,
no. A little tappy tap never hurt. It's Happy Gilmore, baby. Tap.
Not a door into the wall.
Right. And it's one
or
thing
would
to
you
watch.
rather watch a fucking race finish under caution?
Oh God, I hate those. But anyway, like I was saying, last night proved what we should do in FTR. That is what we should strive to be like. We shouldn't be worried about dumping a guy so that I could, come up there and become, oh, look, I won my first race. That's great. But you know what? If you come in second and you're off by maybe 1/100th of a second, we're talking about you and that other guy for days about that finish. We don't care that you dumped the guy and won. We care that you raced your balls off and beat somebody. That's way cooler in my eyes.
Right.
So that just put it out there.
And I don't
something that
care
maybe
how
guys could
fucking
think
fast
about.
you are. Like, it does. Anybody can have a fast car on any fucking race day. Like, I might, probably not, but I might come out with a fucking car that is literally a fucking rocket. But just because I'm not up there every other Sunday doesn't mean I don't fucking deserve to be at that point in that race. Like, you fucking race me, and like Billy always says, race the way that you're fucking raced, the way that you're raced. So if guys are starting to hit you and push you out of the way, you're going to start seeing a lot more disrespect on the track.
True,
because it's fucking disrespectful to dump people. So when we get to Martinsville,
exactly
I'm
the way
going to Ross
the
Chastain.
direction of the C League's going.
So let's get off of this anger train. Let's open it up. Well, we're gonna go 5 more minutes, guys. If you got any questions for Miss FTR, Sky Pilot, and Tomboy, or Bubba and I, feel free to shoot them in the chat. Come on, put something out there.
You pull a Ross Chastain every fucking race, Stewie. It just never works out for you.
Stewie, that's called 30% tires for you. That's usually what you're running by 30% tires is a Ross Chastain lane.
If he pulls that Ross Chastain now, does he get the the time penalty?
Yes. Well, I mean, it's not going to make a difference. Like, I know Stewie posted in the Facebook group, like, everybody got what they want, and he's not in the race for the championship. We knew Stewie was never going to be in the race for the championship anyway. Even if he made the playoffs, he still was not racing for a championship. Like, you're just racing for a participation trophy.
Well, I mean, they could all lag out.
Right. C-Fan is the Kyle Busch of A-League.
A-League.
Wait, isn't that C-Fan? Wait, C-Fan, you can't, like, refer to yourself in the third person, guy. Like,
I called him out on that on the C-League race. He's all about... So Big Rig says to the C-Fan, can you just start... Like, come on. Just we know who you are at this point. The C-Fan. That's what he's going to be called on broadcast every Wednesday. The
you're
C-Fan.
right.
Miss FTR, you got anything to add? You want to say anything to anybody? Are you good?
I'm good. I said my piece. And
Gotcha. People love me and they hate me, and I'm cool with that. All right, C-Fan, that's cool, man. Hey, you're my homie. I told you that on Wednesday.
You're
Don't worry about
TTI,
it.
so TTI
That's
for
it.
the win.
You're
Happy
still-
birthday,
you're-
C-Fan, by the way. I think you
happy
said your
birthday,
birthday
buddy.
Saturday. Happy birthday, buddy.
Yeah.
Miss FTR
Anybody,
sending you a flaming bag of shit for your birthday.
That's it.
no, I won't be here. Me and Billy's leaving for the weekend for our anniversary.
Oh,
shit.
that's right. 24th wedding anniversary. Good job, guys. Way to make it through it.
Stay healthy this time, Miss FTR. Please no COVID this time.
Yeah, no.
All right, guys. So we're going to wrap up now. Thank you guys for joining us here on Checkers and Wreckers. We had Miss FTR. We had Sky Pilot. We had our favorite Uncle Jeffy, Tomboy, up here. Bubba's up here. Thank you for coming up here, Bubba, and getting things set up, man. And,
Always, buddy.
this one's
Set
for
up, man.
C-Fan.
If you need a setup, go to setup, man.
Yeah. Here we go. I'm gonna do this one for C-Fan. The Big Rig says, "We be gone." All right.